So you've traveled to so many places,
Mm-hmm.
so many spaces. You've seen so many faces.
Mm-hmm.
You've been, I mean, just now you came from Mongolia, you know, you've been in Kenya, Uganda, like India, like these spiritual centers. You've been in places with powerful spiritual practitioners. You've been in places where, you know, the culture and the custom is embedded in the consciousness of what prana is, what chi is, what energy is, and you've been to all these places. And I know that you've said in a lot of spaces that you went, the people understood the knowledge. They knew it,
Right.
but they weren't practicing it.
Yeah.
They weren't putting it to use. They
Yeah.
weren't utilizing what they knew.
Yeah.
And someone once told me that to know and not to do is not to know.
Ooh, that's deep.
Like if you know it,
That's true.
but you don't do it, do you really know it?
You don't know it.
So who, in your opinion, I would love to hear, with all of these places that you travel to, what are some select few people that you can remember and recall were like serious practitioners?
Oh, man.
Like people that really were about their stuff.
Oh, man. Do I need to say names?
If you like.
The
yeah,
brother in
yeah.
Uganda, Shaka.
Okay, Shaka.
Yeah, he did a transformation right in front of everybody.
How?
And
How
right
did he
now,
do?
well, he started doing the principles.
Okay.
He started fasting, lost that weight, started conquering certain habits, start transforming right. And they thought he was crazy at first.
Wow.
That's how people do it, because you're doing something different than everybody else does.
Yes.
And right now, everybody respected him.
Okay.
It took a while. Everybody got their journey.
Yes.
Then I could go to a brother in Florida, another brother that's in India who's transforming.
Yeah.
Or they are different places.
Okay.
The test is, and when people start attacking you, they're attacking you because they're jealous. Because they had a chance to do it, but you did it.
You're saying they had the opportunity, but they didn't take it.
They didn't take it, and you did. It's for everybody, but that usually what takes place, because people will be saying sharp things to you.
Is it like they're living vicariously through you, that the jealousy comes through?
Right. Because jealousy ain't nothing but a feeling that you have.
You're right.
That somebody can activate it. So you got that feeling, and you don't like the way it feels. So you shout out at that person. You don't have to.
Right.
But some people can't control it, and they do.
Right.
And that's what jealousy is. Envy is similar, but it's different.
Okay.
That's when a person act on it to really try to trip you up.
Okay. Envious. That's deeper than jealousy.
That's deeper than jealousy.
Okay. And you've had some envious folks.
Right.
Okay.
Really try to trip you up. You're like, where did that come from? Why did they say that?
Oh man.
They didn't have to, but they did. That feeling came.
Yeah. How do you stay, you know, how do you establish those spiritual boundaries when you have envy coming your way, like those darts being shot at you?
Oh, well, once you understand that that's what it is, it just ain't you. Because sometimes we like to blame ourselves, but you're projecting that.
Okay.
And in a way you did, because you activated them.
Okay.
But that does not mean you bad on what you just did.
No.
You're just rolling.
Right.
But once you understand that in a person coming that way, you know how to sort of like spiritual kung fu.
Yeah.
You know what it is, you know what's happening now, compared to when you don't.
Yeah.
That's when you're in trouble when somebody's coming at you, you don't know what it is.
No.
But since you know what it is, you know how to redirect the energy, get out of there,
Yeah.
all this other stuff, just keep them sick.
Beautiful.
Instead of going into it and letting them provoke you out of that.
Beautiful.
Oh man.
Because I love what you said about Shaka. You said that at first they thought he was crazy.
Thought he was crazy.
And I think I heard a quote, I think it was by Arthur Schopenhauer or maybe Gandhi. Someone said this quote. They said, all truth goes through 3 stages. They say first, it is ridiculed, laughed at. Second, it is violently opposed.
Yeah.
And then third, it is accepted as self-evident.
It is accepted.
Like they're like, how could it?
And on this journey, I see so many people go through I even went through that.
Okay.
So it comes with the territory, because you took on that mantle in front of everybody. Everybody had the chance, but you did it. And the results started coming, and people saw it, and it started making them feel a certain way.
Okay.
Because sometimes people liked you in your last position,
Yeah.
even though they know you needed to make changes, but it made them feel good.
Okay.
I hate to say it, human nature is something.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Now, dealing with the jealousy and envy, you can have it. It's a natural emotion. And what a person does, make you feel a certain way, but a person who's mature will say, I'm glad to feel this because that person is showing me their light. It is showing me what I could be doing. So that's one thing. But the other person who don't like that feeling, they don't like it, but they'll probably say something sharp and go. But then that other person, envious, is another level. They want to come back at you and try to trip you up and all this other mess.
It's like you showed us that affirmation, Joker motivation. The Joker said, he said, shine your light even if it blinds them.
Right.
Keep shining. He said, keep shining.
Keep shining even if it blinds them.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
It's just that real. Oh, man.
So then in those instances, Elitam, when the truth that you were speaking to all of these congregations around all of these nations, whenever it was ridiculed, laughed at, or even violently opposed, what did you find within you, or what did you have within you that allowed you to keep the floor, that allowed you to stand firm on your principles? And now, second question, how do you feel today when so many people are emerging, so many people are purging, and so many people are awakening to what you've been talking about for like 20 years?
Oh, it feels good. Yeah, you went through the storm.
Okay.
But what kept you doing that was, see, that's where we go back when you're merging with the light more. And it become real.
Yeah.
And when you got that light and you know it's transforming you, it don't matter what other people saying.
Okay.
It don't matter at all.
You just focused on your transformation.
Yeah.
You didn't worry
Because going
about...
back to what we said, this stuff become real. The only thing that exists is you and the light.
Right. Right. So it didn't matter what anybody said.
It didn't even matter. Oh, man, it's good. And I know that sounds narcissistic, but it's not.
Okay.
We ain't talking about that, on that type of level.
What's the difference?
But you're on a mission. You know your work. You're doing something that's bigger than even you yourself. Because you discovered it. See, the thing about it, everybody's connected with the light.
Right.
But you never will transcend until you discover it. When you make that little ball like that, you just discovered it. Everybody can do this, but some people just haven't discovered it.
Okay.
You discovered it, and then once you discover it and want to take it further, the next level, you start learning how to circulate it.
Yes.
And then when you start learning how to circulate it, you want to do it more and more. It's kind of addictive.
Right.
And then you get to the place where you start learning how to align with it.
Okay.
That's where you start really becoming a practitioner. And when you start going to those levels, nobody can shake you then because you're somewhere else. You start aligning with it with your body structure. You're getting more light into the body. You know how it makes you feel. You know it's beneficial to other people, whether they're crying or not. And then you get to the point number 4, you start harvesting it, more of it. More and more of it. And you want to see how far it could go.
Yes.
You ain't letting nobody stop you there.
Yes. You're off to the races.
You're off to the races.
Okay.
How much in my lifetime could I absorb and harvest this energy from the atmosphere?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How far can you go? There's no limits.
Okay. The only limit is what you give it.
It's what you give it.
Okay.
So if you let somebody for some words or some actions knock you off of that they shouldn't be able to, then you need to start working on your mind. They're in your head.
Right. They're taking up real estate.
Yeah.
In the mind.
So you just don't give them no real estate.
Oh man.
Just talking.
Yes. Yes, indeed. This is good advice. Really good advice. So, what do you feel like has been some, if you can talk about any scenarios where you've been out in the wilderness? I know you've done wild camping. You've gone places where you've walked across state lines, like you've walked across so many long distances. But I'm sure that you've had to find instances where you've had to duck off and find a little makeshift campsite. You've had to find, a little cove or a little area that's away from the main road or something like that. What have been some scenarios where maybe you came in contact with what somebody might call a dangerous situation, but because of your discipline and your practice, you came out on top?
Right.
Can you talk about
See, what they call that is stealth camping.
Okay.
Stealth camping is where you trying to find a place off the road away from people.
Yeah.
Because people will contact me sometimes, watch out for the wild animals in Africa. And I'm like, there's no lions running the street. But the most dangerous part is other people.
Okay.
So we're clear.
Okay.
So anyway, when you're doing your stealth camping, now one thing I learned or I experienced.
Yes.
Now we are animals.
Uh-huh.
And when you out there like that, you not sure what's going to happen, all your senses kick online like never before.
Okay, you go back to like primitive.
Right.
Okay.
They
you go
actually
back-
kick online.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, it's at night your hearing actually gets better.
Like primal awareness.
Right. You
Okay.
can hear something moving way over there.
Mm.
Huh. You can kind of see at night.
Super.
Not getting, but you can see better than before.
Hypersensitive.
Everything come online.
Yeah.
You sleep less because you've been walking all day. You got all this energy.
Right.
You don't even really go in a sleep state.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're alert, real alert.
Yeah. Okay.
And just to experience that is exciting. In a way, I think that those is abilities, even though we call them animal instincts, those are actually we call spiritual abilities.
Oh.
It kicked online.
Okay.
So your energy feels bigger. It seems like you can sense danger at different places.
Yeah.
I mean, all this, you really start trusting yourself.
Yeah.
That walk start becoming spiritual
Okay. Just off of that,
just off of that.
you're saying
Because
like.
your back is against the line.
Yeah.
See,
anything can happen.
Some people are just too comfortable to see their full potential.
Ooh. Oh man.
Too comfortable.
Yeah. So you're not in the zone of the unknown.
Right.
You're in your comfort zone.
You're in your comfort zone.
So it can't be grown in the comfort zone.
You ain't going to grow like that.
Okay.
Growth actually comes through pain. I understand it now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about becoming hypersensitive, hyper attuned, hyper aware, hyper conscious of your surroundings,
Right.
and in this kind of primal awareness where you're going back to where, you know, they did kind of, when we did maybe live in more of a fight or flight environment,
Yep.
when the future wasn't as certain,
Right.
when we didn't have a security blanket or a safety blanket,
No 911.
there's nothing to rest on.
Right.
Yeah, there's no healthcare, there's no hospital. There's you going back to that
You're going back to that state.
awareness.
And everything's open.
It opens up.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why today we got anxiety real bad all over the place.
Okay.
But that's actually a trait in evolution. You see some bushes shaking.
Yeah.
You don't know what's behind it.
Uh-huh.
But your mind would say that might be something dangerous.
Right.
But you don't live in that environment no more.
No.
But you still got that instinct.
Yeah.
So I can see why people got real bad anxiety.
Okay.
You're in a situation that your ancestor wasn't, but it was made for that.
Okay.
You might have been wrong. It might not be a lion behind the bushes,
Mhm.
but at least you live to see another day.
Okay, so then coming from where you came from in Ohio, where you weren't just camping all the time. Like, I mean, I can only assume being with a family, being in the environment that you were, and being a minister of the church, you weren't just all the time out there in tents.
Right.
That came later.
That
right?
came later.
So how did you? First of all, how long did it take you to adapt and become accustomed to something that many are not accustomed to, just being out in the wild, out in the wilderness?
Oh,
And then second, on the back of that, what was a situation where you got into maybe an altercation with, an opposing force,
Right.
and made it out on top?
oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Now everything's a process.
Okay.
It just don't happen overnight. Even going minimal and all of that.
Mhm.
People want to do things right away. Not just breath air knowledge. It fits for everything.
Yeah.
So being from Ohio, the state is flat.
Yeah.
And it do got some of the best campgrounds in the country.
Okay.
So I did grow up with a family where we did do a lot of camping.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you learned a lot of stuff. Take it for granted then, but when you become an adult, I know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when I came on a breatharian journey especially, and I had that skill, there was times I'll take a weekend just getting my tent to go on out to a campground just to camp.
Nice.
So you're developing that, but then I wanted to take it to another level.
Okay.
Then I start practicing stealth camping.
Stealth camping.
I'll go find a place, go there, set up tent, just to stay there.
And it's called stealth camping because
Well, stealth like in the military where you creeping.
you're not
Stealth.
supposed to be
You're
there.
not supposed to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're hiding out.
Okay.
You're getting your little headquarters together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
like you got on your camouflage.
Okay.
They can't see you.
Like recon.
Yeah,
Almost like stealth reconnaissance.
stealth camping.
You're on like an espionage clandestine mission.
It's just like years ago when I was here in California. I went from L.A. We was going up to San Francisco,
Uh-huh.
and I found a bridge to go up under. I had my tent.
A bridge. You slept under a bridge?
Slept under a bridge. Had
Oh
my
my
little tent, one-man tent, went back there.
Wow.
One of the best places to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
And I even had a little video of it. The cars going, nobody could see you.
Yeah.
You're just back there all alone.
But you're rich.
But
You're
you're
like
rich.
I'm rich.
Well, you
all
got
that I need.
skills. The more knowledge you have, the less you need on your back.
Yes. Yes.
That's the anthem.
Yes.
The more knowledge you have, the less you need on your back.
Oh,
So by developing those skills throughout, then I got into long distance biking, which is the same, because I'm out there and I got my tent, got everything. I got to find somewhere to go. Boom, 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 setting up. So when I got to Africa, I already knew how to do all of that.
That was already.
However, you're still in a place that's unknown.
There you go. Yes.
That's always going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I just came from Rwanda, Africa, to come here.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was going to Rwanda,
Mm-hmm.
just like every country, I've never been there. The mind is going to be there, what they expect, how's the people, how they're going to accept you.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you break in, that you become familiar with the place, then it become familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So now I could go there any day and know what to do and all this other stuff.
And I've seen that out here, every time when we walk out here on the streets in Los Angeles or in Long Beach or anywhere in California, one of the people here at the retreat were asking me the other day, Jerome, the other day I just seen you out there walking, like you're just walking the streets. And he says, man, I can't do that. I've never done that. He doesn't have the confidence to just walk.
Right, right.
And I told him, I said, anywhere that I'm at, it's always like, it's one of my top priorities to get the lay of the land.
Yeah.
Like I always have to go and walk wherever I am at. Like when I was in Italy, I did the same thing. When I was in Switzerland, I did the same thing. In Sweden, I did the same thing. My family, they couldn't believe that I would just walk. Or just they had perfectly working vehicles in the driveway.
It sound unknown
but
to
this
people.
is my vehicle.
This is your vehicle.
So when I was walking, even out here, you see all kinds of stuff on the street. You see people doing different things on the street. You see people, begging on the street. You see people homeless you see people doing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
You see the people in the back alleys doing what they're doing. You see the people on the side. So when it came to the situation, was there a time in, I guess, either in Africa or someplace where you did come up against?
Oh, I got that big one when I got to that dilemma in South Africa.
Can you touch on that?
Oh, man.
Can you
Well,
touch
for
on
number one, I had the two ladies with me.
Right, and that was even
That's a target
more
right
dangerous.
there.
Okay.
That's what made it dangerous.
Okay.
Two ladies.
If it was just you, it wouldn't have been.
If it was just me, it would have been different decisions.
So we're back on the relationship then.
Here we go.
Okay, all right.
It would have been different decisions.
Okay.
And then being two ladies also.
Yeah.
It's different decisions all the way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even been that way. And that's what drew it,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
But even when that situation happened, we all came out on it. And we went through it and everything, but I knew it was because of, we could have made different decisions, but due to the situation, that's what went down. You accepted it.
Because for people who don't know about the situation, could you briefly touch on like what happened? Because I know you had, like, somebody got cut up. Right?
Yeah.
Somebody got
So we started our trekking through Africa.
Okay.
And when I mean Africa, we're going through Africa. So we started in South Africa. And there's some bigger cities in South Africa. They ain't good to walk through.
Okay.
I got to say it.
Okay.
So
Even when you're working with the light.
even when you're working with the light, you got to be wise.
Okay,
The
got
light
it.
will say don't go there, but you can go there if you want to.
Okay.
So even, not to be spooky with it.
Yeah.
So we're walking through there, but I got two ladies with me and it's just me. And we've got our backpacks trekking through Africa, and there's some dangerous places. So I'm trying to route it around those places as best as I can. And we might as well say it, they're white women in Africa. So automatically people who's robbing people will look and see money.
There's a perception.
Here's the perception.
You gotta say it, yeah.
So the dot was on me, like a gun. The dot was on me.
Yeah. You're under the scope.
I was under the scope.
Yeah, yes.
And now this was touchy. I can tell you what got us to that situation.
Okay.
We're there, and I know I got to get all of us somewhere before nightfall comes. Now we could have stayed where we at, but there's no water and there's no food stores. Now, it's okay, but they're trying to be like me, so I got to be careful when you be a breatharian. You know they can't do it, and you're going to put yourself to get hurt. So I got to take them through this other territory.
Okay.
You're sacrificing. Look at those relationships.
Oh, you're saying the deciding factor to go through that territory was because
So they can have their needs met.
there was a lack of resources in the other.
Right.
Oh, got you.
Lack of resources going this way.
So that was the
And I knew they couldn't make it. It was all they're women. They got backpacks. We already did a long time.
So this way, more resources,
More
but
resources.
more treacherous.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the decision.
Oh God.
So if I was alone, I wouldn't have had to go that way.
Yeah, you would have gone the other way. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Then when we stopped at, one of the young ladies, so y'all ladies listen, don't try to be a man. You got more muscle. She couldn't go no further.
Okay.
You seen it on her face. I wanted to take us further out.
She had to stop.
Had to stop, so let's do it right here.
Okay.
Rough decision.
Okay.
Oh, man. Then as that night came,
Mhm.
that's when they came on us. A group of dudes.
A group.
Yeah. They jumped on my tent. They knew where I was at, the dude. They had me marked.
Roughly, would you say how many?
3 to 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they just homed in on you.
And at first I heard them saying, Ellie Tom, something's going on. But then I see my tent coming in.
Oh.
They wanted to close me in it, to keep me from it.
Mm.
Then I had to come out swinging. A night we'll never forget. But coming out on top, I didn't lose nothing. You know, dealing with, because they wanted cell phones, money. I didn't lose nothing. The girls lost some stuff. But I ain't lose nothing, but.
So they made off with some things.
Yeah.
And
with
they just took off?
And they took off.
Man.
That's what they wanted.
Man.
So that was one of the, that's before the walk even started going through Africa. So we in South Africa. And I knew it was going to be some more adventures coming up, but at least we know now.
Rough start.
And we kept going.
What a rough start. So what was the lesson learned during that altercation in that tense situation? Because I'm sure that they didn't know whether their lives were going to end right then and there.
Right. Could have ended.
So I mean, as a leader, like you said, this was all on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as in the leadership position in that situation, how did you maybe, you know, calm them down, reassure them after some of their belongings were taken?
Well, at that moment, there was going to be no more stealth camping with the women.
Okay.
You were either going to be in the campground or we'll find a motel to be in.
You made the executive decision.
Yeah. It's not going to happen no more.
Oh, man. Chairman of the board.
Right. Oh, man. No matter what they say, this is how we rolling.
Okay. But you took it in stride. It seemed like, I mean, y'all were on the video the next day, just like still smiling and laughing.
Well, it happened. And one time, it was kind of exciting in a way.
Really? In what way was the adrenaline pumping?
The adrenaline was pumping. I mean, we made it. Everybody was alive.
Yeah.
The one girl was cut a little bit, but it was like, all right.
Yeah.
You've been through something. You took on a challenge in life that you'll never. I mean, it comes with the territory. Big challenges come with big prices.
You got a story to tell.
You got a story to tell.
Oh, man.
That's the way you're looking at it.
Oh, man. Do you know, I was looking at a video of Tom Cruise. And you know Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. Mm-hmm. Tom Cruise, he does the most insane stunts. I mean, they say, you know, people up there, when it comes to doing your own stunts, there's people, the two people that people most think about is Jackie Chan and Tom Cruise.
Right.
So Tom Cruise, now he's you know, flying an airplane and hanging on the side of like an airplane and doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and he's filming while he's
right.
So he gets this rush, this joy, and this excitement for adventure.
Yeah.
Like he craves it.
Yeah.
Is there something within you? Because like you said, it actually felt good at a moment.
Right.
Is there something within you that craves an adventure?
You sure do. That's why we do what we do.
Okay.
When you trekking through those countries like that and you're out there, people, how can you do it? Why? But the main thing is an adrenaline rush.
Really?
Yeah. That's what you prefer.
Over the comfort.
Over the comfort. It's an adrenaline rush. You made it through.
Yeah.
You learned so much. You've seen so many people. And your body is on top of its game. One thing about, because after the two girls left, my other friend came and was a female. She was a monk. So she trekked with me for a minute. But one thing they will say, all three of them, that was the best health they've been in their life.
Wow.
We was out there,
Wow.
on the edge, no comfort, running,
Oh man.
It will never leave them on that experience.
Unforgettable.
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 You can't get that out of the Travel Channel.
No. No, you can't make that up. So, my final question, Ellie Tom, is this is a big one because when you're talking about, so many people have different definitions of the meaning of life, the purpose of life, why are we here?
Mm-hmm.
Some people are living in contentment versus some people living in complacency.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there is a difference between someone who's content and someone who's complacent. They're just complete, like to the point where they don't desire to make anything more of themselves, to grow or to reach their fullest potential.
Right.
So when it comes to you, Ellie Tom, like on this journey, when you're saying to me and you're saying to us, I crave an adventure. I love the journey. I love this path.
Mm-hmm.
I love everything that I meet along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're coming up against these things. Somebody can say, okay, you only live once. Okay, so if I only live once, I might as well go out and drink all the alcohol I want, smoke all the cannabis I want, do whatever I want because I only live once. I'm going to die eventually and da-da-da-da. I live my life on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Versus you, which from my observation, you live on what people would call the edge, but in a completely different fashion.
Right.
You're taking care of your health. You're taking care of your body.
Right.
And you also don't have the concept of, oh, I'm going to die one day. Like you're thinking of continuance. Can you talk about this? How does the philosophy of continuance come into play with your particular journey versus a person who is trying to do all these things because they think that it's all going to come to an end?
Well, what happens is that word discipline. Discipline can be developed. And that's just, get another word, what is discipline? It's doing things. I mean, you're in action mode.
Yeah.
You understand repetition. You understand the power behind it. And what happens is discipline can actually be what you call that?
Addictive?
Addictive.
Okay.
Because it's powerful. You can really pull off some stuff. There's some things you can't do in life without it.
Right.
So once you start exploring discipline on what it can do, you want to put it to the test more and more and more. Like the breathtaking journey, it takes discipline, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking this a couple of days ago. I wasn't having no other way instead of being complacent. Some people got that character.
Right.
But like I said, you could grow into it.
Right.
And then going back to when we had that one talk about relationships, if you really disciplined and you were the person who's not, it's not going to work.
No. Yeah, it doesn't mesh together.
It doesn't mesh together.
Yeah, it's not going to jump.
Oh, man.
Because your concept of time, it has to be different from somebody who thinks that they're eventually going to pass on and transition and wither away and be on their sick bed or be on their deathbed.
Oh, man.
It doesn't appear to me that you have those thoughts running in your mind.
Right, because in order to do these things, you need some level of health.
Right.
So those people who are already thinking about their deathbed, they know they have actions that's leading them there. Eventually it's going to lead them there, so that's why they're thinking like that. But if you go in the other direction, okay, you can't achieve perfection, but you at least try to get as close as you can. You're challenging yourself. And then you want to see what you could do more and more and more in the long run.
Tom Cruise said the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the same thing. Like, seeing what you can do, giving your best.
Giving your best.
Never let it rest.
Right. So... And some people got the attitude, so when you give your best, it don't even matter if you don't complete something. If you know you put your best foot forward, you're happy with it.
Okay.
See, right now in Africa, I made it up to South Africa to Ethiopia walking.
Yeah.
And but if I would have stopped way before, I would have been happy or what I already done.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would have been content?
I would have been content because I know I did my best.
Okay.
But there was times I thought I couldn't go no further.
Right.
Open up again, and you made it here.
So a person like yourself, what do you feel like your aspirations, your dreams, your goals, your visions, your desires, what does a person like yourself have today when you're going to all these locations? I mean, in this year alone, in September, October, November, you're going to be in different places. You're going to be in London, you're going to be in this place, you're going to be in that place, and you're going all over the world. Like, what do you feel like your personal goals are, like, for this? What keeps you going?
All the people, because I see people developing and growing. The world just became smaller.
So to see others,
Oh man,
grow,
it's awesome.
That gives you something to see other people grow.
Right. And it makes the world better for me. I have a better place to stay.
Whoa. That I didn't expect that.
Whoa.
So it makes it better for you in the long run.
In the long run, it makes it better for you. Sort of like when I created this community center one time.
Yeah.
And people will say, man, we think that you created this place, you started, we could come. But in my mind, I created it for me to draw out people of like mind so I can have a better place to come.
The power of proximity.
Yeah. Because if I wouldn't have had a place to develop and come to, my development would have developed.
Oh my God.
So you're forced to help other people.
You developed, and then you developed a place for other people to develop,
Right.
so you could have an environment
Where I
that
could develop even further.
Oh my God. That's genius.
And now it's just like in Africa, Kenya, Uganda, and now Rwanda, they got the message.
Yeah.
It's growing.
Yeah.
And now I got a place to go to where I could develop. Before I didn't have that.
Okay.
Now I got a places where I could go develop.
Oh my God.
In the land by the equator.
Oh man.
So I wasn't there just to be a tourist.
No.
I'm there to
You're there to
resurrect, establish.
a home base.
So at least people of like mind, and I could develop myself.
Like this is base camp.
This is base camp.
Okay.
That's how you rolling.
Oh my God.
And it'll start taking care of itself like a domino effect. See, just like me and the one brother did a video yesterday on the power of teaching.
Mm-hmm.
And they say a teacher has the power to touch the future. Because what that means is when they start teaching people and they go out to go live their lives, they got your information, it's going to trickle on to other people.
Yes.
And then it'll hit people that you don't even know who is hitting.
Right. Like
And
imagine,
they don't even know you.
like
it don't matter.
imagine how many people are out there that have your book in their hand.
Right.
You know, it's okay to be healthy.
Right.
Human photosynthesis 101.
Right.
I remember getting that book back in 2020, you know, and just starting to read even breatharian nuggets.
Yeah.
Like
man.
reading your breatharian nugget on my Kindle.
Yeah.
And just laughing, just like, oh my gosh, going
my
through your
gosh.
thoughts from like Facebook.
Is that
and just,
real?
You know, like that affected me. And we ain't even really know each other like that yet. But
Yeah.
you were affecting me with that consciousness.
That's the power
It was
of it.
giving me a new idea.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you're trickling out your books touching people.
Oh man.
It's just going to keep, and you're changing the world with another thought process so you can have a better place to live.
Wow. Wow. So it's all for your own alignment.
Yep.
It's all for the assignment.
It's just like this system. You know, the institutions are all came from an idea and people agreed upon it.
Yeah, that's true.
So to bring another one in, that's all you're doing. It's the same thing.
Yes.
You're putting another idea out there and then pretty soon people will get stronger and agree upon it
Yes.
because that gives better life.
Even on the subatomic level, you talked about the cells of the body have to get a new idea.
Right.
And then they have to convince the other cells that we need to follow this idea. And then finally, when the cells get strong enough to overthrow the other idea,
Yeah.
it's not like the other cells just completely vanish. It's like they convert
They convert.
into the new idea.
And the whole body, how we say, the consciousness that change, the body will follow.
Yes.
And then your channel and light that's coming through you, you're donating it to others. It ain't magic,
Right.
but you're literally putting out an energetic force and you're changing their cells.
Right.
It don't happen right away. It don't expect it, but little and gradually and slowly.
Okay.
There was some people used to bark. Now they got quiet.
They're
Ah,
not barking no more.
not barking no more.
Oh,
Everything
man.
got quiet.
Oh man. So if it applies on the micro level, it applies on the macro level.
Right.
Okay.
They're one and the same.
Okay.
Oh man, this is good.
And that's what excites you today, to see it take place.
That's the excitement.
Because it's already taken place within you,
Yeah,
but now you're seeing it taking place
big
outside.
time.
Okay.
And it makes you want to even do more and more and more because you're still developing and growing.
Right.
Yep. So make you want to do more. Then you're really locked in. So going back to our first conversation about relationships, you ain't got time for one. You married to something else.
You know. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
I'm gonna be trekking Africa and there's a phone call. Make sure you bring some
The
flour home. It ain't gonna work. When you coming home?
You've already renewed your vows.
I already renewed my vows.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
The baby needs some shoes, huh? It ain't gonna work.
Oh man.
It ain't gonna work. Just being real with it.
Right. No,
Not
you keep it
demonizing
real.
it, but this is where you at.
Right. This is where you are for your journey.
Oh man,
Yes.
and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
See, if I didn't love it and you still craving that, you didn't have it before, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm good.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Oh man, we're having a good time.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. This has been amazing. Thank you so much for listening. Appreciate you, and I trust that you got a lot. And till the next time, much love.
Much love.